Hello! It's Mario 64 for the Nintendo Switch! Mario!
Dear Mario, please come to the castle. I have baked a cake for you. Yours truly, Princess Toadstool. Peach.
Oh boy, I like the pizza. I like the pie. My name is Mario. Okay, I'm gonna stop now. This is Mario 64 for the N64 service for the Switch. I don't think there's anything different about it. I mean, there might be some people who are like hardcore, like, I've played this game since I was a fetus. Probably like, well, actually, they changed the blah blah blah. I don't care. I don't have any attachment to Mario 64. I played Mario 64 DS when that came out. That was the first game I got for the Switch, for the DS. But other than that, I don't, and I was never really big on Mario 64. Uh-oh. No. Whoops. Sorry. I hope it's still recording. So right now we're fostering a little boy. His name is Cheeto. Hey. No. What are the buttons? Okay. Which one's jump? There we go. Oh my god. Good afternoon. If you need different cameras, I got you. Thanks, dude. Yeah, I don't really have any attachments to this game. Other than like the version on the DS, because I had that was the first game I got. I got that, and I got Field of Magic. And honestly, I kind of liked Field of Magic more. But I mean, it was still fine, like I had never played Mario 64, so it was one of those things where like I played it for the first time and I was like, it's pretty cool. Like I get it. But as time's gone on, it's never been a game that I'm like, and I have nostalgia for the for that time in my life, I'm like, oh yeah, and I got a DS and it was the first console I had since like the Dreamcast. So like it, and I remember when my dad got me the DS and everything. So like that whole time is very vivid. Can't I just do that? So like I definitely have memories of that time and having my DS and like it being like this new thing and taking it to high school, and like there was the ice level that I couldn't beat, so then one of my buddies at the time, like I had him beat the ice level for me because it was like the last star I needed to completely 100% the game or something. Yeah, so like it's not like I don't have any, like any attachment to Mario 64 in that sense, but like I don't know, I feel like it just never really grabbed me like the old ones, like the NES and Super NES and stuff. And I think because of that, like I'm not a huge fan of 3D platformers, especially like the N64 era 3D platformers. I know there's like this and like Donkey Kong 64 and like Banjo-Kazooie, and I see so many people online rave about these games and like, oh yeah, man, like this game perfected the this, that, and the other. And like, yeah, I guess, whatever, but like I didn't have an N64, so I have zero nostalgia for it. Other than, like going to a friend's house and playing like Mario Kart and Mario Party once in a while. Like there's no part of me that's like, oh yeah, man, Mario 64 is like a masterpiece of game design. I'm like, it's alright, it does what it's supposed to do, but I don't know, like I don't see this as revolutionary. Like, what do you want? Oh, I think he wants to fight me. Yeah. Like I don't see this as that thing. Like, how do you grab stuff? Is it you just punch him? Uh-oh. This music is a lot more menacing than I remember. Sounds like Super Nintendo music. Get out of here. Oh, I didn't throw him far enough? Oh, that's it? No? What do I have to do? I don't remember. I thought I just had to throw him out. Huh. Again, I don't have any attachment to this game, so it's almost like I'm playing it for the first time. Because I've never beaten the original 64 version. Is that it? Oh, okay. You just have to throw them on the floor a couple times? That's it? I guess. Give me the stupid... Yeah, I don't mean to shit on the game. You know, if you like Mario 64 and it changed your life, you know, good for you, but... It did not do that for me. Let's see, what do you got? Foot race with Koopa. Oh yeah, I just have to make it to the top. He's like, if you're faster than me, I'll give you the star. Alright, go. Oh man. I will say, this game does have some tracks though. Yeah. I think, I don't know what it is about. Like, I think the reason I was never big on this one is because, like, when they had the 3D, not when they had the 2D games, like, you know, they understood 2D movement, and it was like, you know, like, we've mastered. Oh my god, can you stop? Shit. Oh my god, cat. Chill out. Sorry, the cat keeps like jumping on the computer and then like just mashing the keyboard. And I'm like, I really hope he didn't stop the recording. I think I'm still beating the turtle. Wait, can you? Nope, never mind. Not there yet. Yeah. Where is he? Doesn't he come up here and he's like, wow, you're faster than me? No, but what I was gonna say is, like, the other games, like the NES and the Super NES, because they were like 2D platformers, they understood like 2D, you know, like what you can and can't do in 2D spaces. So like, they were kind of refinements of everything. They kept adding more and like bigger and like, you know, more interesting things and like all that, which I think was radical. You know, I'm like, cool, it's awesome. It's like they just keep building and building and building. But then when they transitioned to 3D, it was like they reset. So like, I look at this as like playing, like Mario 1, right? Like Super Mario Bros. The first game, where it's like, yeah, it's fine and I get it, but like, there's better ones, right? It's like you look at this and then you look at like, you know, because the other ones that I've played are like Mario Galaxy, which, you know, again, I wasn't huge on. I don't know, I'm not big on the Mario 3D platformers. I don't know why. But I never played Sunshine, so I don't know what that's like. But, you know, I look at Galaxy and I'm like, you know, it was fine, it's whatever. And then I played some of Odyssey and I'm like, yeah, that's fine, whatevs. But like, at least with those ones, you can tell it's like those are like they understand kind of how a lot of the how like the 3D mechanics work, and so they can start adding more weird stuff. This one feels very vanilla. Like everything about it is very vanilla, and because of that, I don't like it. And you know what? I'm gonna stop because I feel like I'm just doing is just like complaining about this game. Like I don't think it's bad. Let me reiterate. I don't think this is a bad game. I don't think it's like. It's just. Isn't this something? Can I like? No. Was I supposed to talk to the guy in the beginning? Because I think you're supposed to rocketeer off of it. But they have to give you permission to actually. Yeah, I think the Babam is supposed to be like yeah, here's the way in. They am supposed to talk to this one maybe? Okay, yeah. He has to like tell you it's okay to blast off from them. Okay, yeah. So I went all that for nothing. That's okay, it's my fault. And we're going up there. Oh no! I didn't make it. Alright. I think now that cannon up there should be open and then we can go through it. Yeah, I don't know. N64 is such a like weird console for me because I never had like I had access to it in the sense of like we played Mario Kart, we played Mario Party, we played Pokemon Stadium, but I never owned one myself. So like it wasn't like a thing where I'm like, you know, I can tinker with it as much as I want and like read about the games. I just kind of like whatever I ran into, whatever games I encountered were the games that I played, you know, and they were mostly multiplayer games, GoldenEye 007, because that's all that was around me. So, and we only ever played the multiplayer games because it's just like, well, duh, there's all these kids, like, of course we're gonna play the multiplayer games. So I never really saw any of the single player games for it, and I like. You know, I've like gone in and like tried like emulators and oh, get off of the fucking keyboard! Is that the one I'm going to? I think it is. Oh my god. Oh my god, get off of the keyboard. Sorry, this little cat keeps getting on the keyboard. And I'm just like, I really don't want him to like... I think you aim for that. Yeah. Is this the hat? No, it's a star. Okay, well. I think if you keep going upwards, you get like the flying hat. And then you have to like rocketeer around and everything. Sorry, these cats are being they're being a lot right now. And see, I don't even remember what the hell I was talking about. Well, I've got 4 stars. And well, this is a 1. What's in here? Oh yeah, which was this one? Oh, I remember this one. The yeah, so like I just played mostly multiplayer games, and I never really played the single player games. And then when I finally, learned about emulators and playing games on computers and stuff, I was like, oh cool, like let me try some N64 games. And like none of them really ever like, I don't know, grabbed me and was like, oh man, I gotta finish playing this, right? Like, I need to know more. They were all just kind of like, oh, they're 3D platformers. Okay. Oh, like this one controls worse than that one. And this one's got Donkey Kong. And this one's got like, because I went online and I'm like, and this is back in the early days of the internet. But I remember looking up like, what do people say are like the games to get, right? Like, what are the like N64 games that like the best of, the ones that you have to try, right? And I remember playing some of them and just being like, this is the best? Like, this is not for me. Oh yeah, they want me to tiptoe, but I don't care. I'm gonna just go over them. Can I punch it? That way? No! Oh my god. Yeah, like I don't know why I don't know why the games from this era just never like clicked with me. He's gonna stomp me and then I like move out of the way and then I stomp him in the back. Yep. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. Ah, shit. Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright. I feel like I feel like my perception of 3D game or like gaming was changing around this time because I was like, I'm all about the 2D and like the platformers, like that's my jam. I'm all about that 2D era. And then it switched to 3D and like even the like games on, I remember like as a kid, my cousin had a PlayStation 1 and I remember even the games that I liked the most on that were the 2D games. Like he had like Twisted Metal and stuff, which, you know, was fun. But like I remember like we played like Mega Man X, we played Metal Slug, we played Street Fighter Alpha, we played Marvel vs. Capcom, like all 2D games on the PS1, and those ones were like, oh my god, these are the best. I'm like, this is the future of gaming in my head was like, this is what it is. And then in reality, it was like, no, these are actually like the games that don't sell well because they're 2D and everyone wants 3D graphics. And I don't know, just like, it was one of those things where even then, like, I knew the landscape of gaming was changing. And but then when I got a Dreamcast, like everything changed because then I got like Sonic Adventure and I was like, what is this? Because like because even though like I look at Sonic Adventure and I look at this, right, as like, granted Sonic Adventure came out years after this, so it had time to kind of see like what was possible, and you know, it didn't come out like right when 3D gaming was coming out, but like I look at Sonic Adventure and I'm like, that game has so much shit. In a good way. Like, there's just so much shit in this game that, like, it's just trying to be this, like, majestic everything of a game, right? And I'm like, it doesn't care that it can't do it, because it's going to try anyway. Whereas I look at this game and I'm like, yeah, this game knew what was and what wasn't possible. And it was like, we're going to stick to what can be done, and we're not going to try anything that is kind of jank. Whereas, like, I feel like Sonic Adventure was like, you know, this might be jank, but we're going to try it anyway. Am I going up this way? I think so. And I think that's why, like, it was the era, like, the Dreamcast era was them trying all kinds of random stuff with 3D games. You're just like, let's just try all kinds of random wacky ideas. And I think that's why that generation of that console and like the games of that era like stuck with me so much, because I'm like, these games are all so like, they're past the like, we're new to 3D, we don't know what to do. We're at the point where like we're trying just all kinds of wacky stuff, which I think is the most fun for any game era. Like, you look at the Nintendo DS, right? When the games came out, at first they were just pretty basic, but then once they realized like, oh, look what we can do, it just turned into like the coolest, most craziest creative games. And the same thing happened with the Wii, where they were like, oh, first it's just like simple pointer games or like waggle controls, but then when they realized like, oh, we can actually do this, that, and the other, and then it just opened the door for like let's just make some cool, like, things you could never do anywhere else. Oh yeah, it's the slidey one. Yeah, I feel like the Dreamcast was like that in that sense, where it's like, well, they had already gotten past the initial whatever, and now they were just like, let's just make goofy things, and then, you know, Samba de Amigo came to life, and Space Channel 5 and Jet Set Radio, like just these weird, like, who came up with this kind of thing? Yeah, Power Stone. I don't know, man. What I'm saying is the Dreamcast is great. I mean, I shouldn't have to say that. I'm kind of done with this game, you know? Like, I don't know. And I'm sorry if this is like your favorite game of all time. You came out of the womb holding an N64 controller. Like, I'm sorry that I don't like this game in that way. I can appreciate it for it changing what 3D games were, because I know games before this were kind of Tomb Raider tank controls, but like, as a game today, it don't do it for me. And I think even when I played it on the DS, I'm like, I knew. Are you fucking kidding me? I knew on the DS when I played this, I was like, this is not for me. I spent more time on the mini games than I did on I mentioned, like, I 100% at this game. Like, I got all the stars and everything, and it was one of those things where it's like, well, I don't have anything else to play, so I guess I'll play this. Yeah, man. And you know what? It's crazy because I mentioned it, but like, I never, like, after the initial like 2D games, the Mario games, like, I never really got back into Mario games like that. Like, none of them kind of did to me what the original NES and Super NES ones did. The closest I would say is like Mario 3D World, which is funny because it's the one people don't like. But to me, I'm like, dude, that was dope. Like, that was fun as hell. I haven't played Wonder, but I think Wonder might actually be more up my alley. But, yeah, I don't know. Mario. Weird relationship with Mario and how he's supposed to be the greatest of all time, and I'm just like, you know, I guess. But that's it for Mario 64. I wonder what other games are on this thing. I've been paying for the expansion pass, and I haven't even used it. One of these turns into something, doesn't it? Or you can go into one of them? Yeah, I knew it. Let's do this and then we'll go. Ba, 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 ba. I will say this song is a banger. I don't know why I like banjo, fast banjo like music. Something about it. This is the amount of energy. And it's like happy energy too, you know what I mean? Like, it's not like fast and angry. It's just fast and like, I don't know. Oh, I think if you look at this, if you look at the like the sun, it how do you do first person view? Isn't that a thing? Can't you like look at the sun? Am I tripping? Maybe I am tripping. Maybe you have to like unlock something first, but hey, Poofy, don't attack the TV. Yeah, I don't know. It's been so long. Anyway, bye.